Sarah here from BudgetSavvyDiva. So I've had a ton of people actually ask me how I do my makeup. I'm not currently wearing any makeup, so I decided I'm doing a couple videos today, so I decided to show you guys how I do my makeup, and I'm using as many drugstore products as possible, and I'll put links to where you can buy it because most of my drugstore products I buy are from Amazon, so I'll put links to all those. And it's actually a pretty frugal makeup look, so I go for more of kind of a natural look. I try and highlight my eyes, that sort of thing. So let's get started. I have everything here, and then we have a little screen where I can like see myself, so I might be like looking a little bit off, but it's all gravy. So first what I do is I use this Smashbox sample I got. It was like a Facebook freebie, and so this is going to be my primer. I'm in love with it, but it's like really expensive. And let me just tell you, I'm just putting this all over my face. I don't know a ton about makeup. I just kind of watch YouTube videos and I'm trying to learn pretty much. So I'm not a beauty guru in any sense or form. But I try and go for a more natural look, I will say that. So this has primer now on my face. Again, I don't have any makeup going on thus far. Alright, then next I'm going to go is my foundation, which I forgot. Okay, so primer is on the face. Sorry about the lighting too. We have like a rainstorm going on in Portland right now. Alright, so this I use is my Revlon Color Stay 24 Hours, and I am in whatever the lightest color is. Okay, 110, which is ivory. I have really light skin. So I use an e.l.f. stipple brush. So I just put a little bit on the back of my hand. And this is a really quick look. I put way too much. That's the only thing about, I'm trying out this Revlon product. Not like a review or anything, but I heard good things about it. So I'm trying it out, and I'm just sort of putting it everywhere. And I'm not wearing any makeup, even though it looks like I am on my right here. It's just because my eyelids are super dark, so it always looks like I have some sort of makeup going on. So I just sort of smooth that in. Okay, there we go. Let's see a little bit more. I have I don't know if you guys ever been able to see, I have a birthmark here. It's like a stork bite. So I always have like about 6 red marks right here. Alright. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, so then I use my favorite product ever, and I'll put a link to all my products. This is Maybelline's Age Rewind, and it's a concealer, and I love, love, love this. So I go here. I have like this little spot here ever since I was young, so I cover that up under my eyes, wherever. I'm kind of suffering from a cold, so my nose is sort of red under my eyes, wherever else I have blemishes or redness. I'm pretty good. Again, I always go back to my birthmark. Okay, next we're going to use a primer, and Urban Decay sells their primer for really expensive, but I find I use the e.l.f. concealer and that, or an eyelid primer, and that's only $1. So just sort of put it up there. You can even use your foundation. The most important thing is you have something on your eyelids, and it keeps the eyeshadow sticking more. So you see the difference there? Okay, there we go. All right, so then next I go in with this, which is I got from Amazon as well for a great deal. It's an Age Rewind by Maybelline, and it's concealer and an illuminator, so I use it as an illuminator, and this is gonna be fun. I always love doing this. Woo! Down the nose, and this is just highlighting the areas you want people to look at So you do it here. I love drawing on my face. And then, yeah, I did my nose and right here. And that just kind of gives you a little bit of light. So you just sort of, I mesh it in. My forehead. Okay, and then here. Alright, so then next we're going to do my cheeks. And I actually use this, I got it on clearance at Sephora, and it was for $5. Any kind of pink blush would do really well. I just sort of, this is like, it can go on your lips or your cheeks. I'm just using this. I sort of whatever mood I feel in. You mush it out. And I like that it's like really, really light. Okay. There we go. And then next what I'm going to do is come here and get my bronzer, which I use is a Maybelline Sunlight. I go very light because I do have light skin. And then I got this like contouring brush. And then I do like a 3. So you go here, in here, and then under right here. So I'm trying to contour my face because I kind of have a full face. Like a lot. Okay. And then up and down. There we go. Looking better already. Alright, in. Again, the 3. Underneath. So the blush is here. Like over my cheekbone. This is underneath my cheekbone. Where my eye, and there. Okay. And then you can like go along of your, going along your chin and your face. Okay, there we go. Next I'm going to do my eyebrows, and I use e.l.f. Again, I use a lot of e.l.f. products, and this is an eyebrow filler, and I use the darkest color. I have fuller eyebrows, so I just like them really defined, so I lightly go over it, and you'll see the difference. And I like this. Some people use eyeshadow, but I like using this. Because I don't feel like it just kind of stays. So you can kind of see the difference. I usually do more precision work, but I'm using the camera. So I'm kind of do this blindly. So there you go. Alright. So then next what I do is, I'm looking. Alright, I will do my eyes next. And what I use is e.l.f. Eye Enhancing eyeshadow for this look because I'm trying to do it as inexpensive as possible. I love my Naked 2 palette, but this is Eye Enhancing eyeshadow from e.l.f. It was $6, but then I got it in a Halloween deal, so it actually ended up being $3, and it's for blue eyes, number 1. And I love the color on this, so I'm going to go for the lightest color and put that on my eyes. So a lot of people were asking me, like, how do I do my eye makeup? So this is it. You go really light. And I try and bring out my eyes as much as possible. Because I know my eyes are, so like, they're kind of different. They're not my favorite. I like my lips the best, but my eyes are fine. People tend to notice this first. Okay. Then I go for the second color, which is more of like a taupe. For blue eyes, you want to be like using more kind of browns and golds. So I'm putting this on my half my eyelid here, the outer half, kind of mesh it in and kind of bring it up into my crease. There. Okay. And then I do the other side, half. Again, I don't know much about makeup. Like, this is just the look that works for me, and I've been having a lot of people ask me about it, like, again and again. So this is what I do. So I bring it up into the crease. There we go. I think I got a little bit more on that side. Back and forth. Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to choose kind of one of the darkest colors, the second to the darkest color, which is kind of more of a matte brown. Bring that really into the crease. trying to define it. Okay. And then I kind of mesh it together. I know like I should be using a brush, but so there we go. I'm gonna look here. I'm gonna put a little bit more. I'm gonna get an angled brush in my crease, the darker brown, because it's not really as dark as I would like it to be. Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to take this is actually from Too Faced. I just got it free with a set, and it is black. It's perfect black. And I'm gonna get my waterline. Right there, see? And my other waterline. I'm so sorry if it looks really freaky. Okay, so I am not gonna put any eyeliner on my top lid. I don't like when it does that, like it gets a little too extreme for my liking for this look. So I'm gonna actually have to get really close here because I don't wanna screw that up. So this is just, I got this from Amazon too, this eyelash curler, like 10 seconds, there, okay. And I love this from Maybelline. They make the best mascara, I personally think. I love their mascaras, and this is a legal length. I really don't know like if I have normal eyelashes or stuff, but I tend to want like length the most. I have a lot of eyelashes, I know that. Okay, so I'm using this mirror. Okay, just getting the eyelashes. And I like this because it doesn't clump. So you're going to see the difference between the two eyes just with the mascara alone. Fixing that. Okay, so that's the difference. So you can see how much more defined it is. And I do the other side. Again, this is a legal length. This cost me like $7 on Amazon. But I think it's well worth it. It's been one of my favorites. Okay. So there's that. And then the last thing is the lipstick. And what I use, alright, so then we're going to use the Covergirl Lipstick Color Blast, and I'm using this in Vixen. And this is one of my favorites. I love that it comes with the two colors. I find that pinks work really well for me. Okay, so I'm using both colors. And I love it. It stays a really long time. So I do like more of a bold lip. I don't go for the nude lips. I find that the bold pinks really work well for me. So I always pin back my hair when I do it. And one product that I have been raving about, but there's good reason, is It's a 10. So then I just sort of spray that into my hair daily. And I just brush it out. Back and forth. I'm a really no fuss sort of girl when it comes to my hair. Sort of just do that. And that's my finished look. So there you go. I hope this has been helpful. You know, I go really simply again with the eyeshadow. I do primer, which is really important because I do have darker lids, but you should just do primer anyway to keep the eye shadow on your eyes. And then what you do is you do a light color, and then I go in with kind of a copper or gold, something of that sort, and I do it in my crease, and then I do it on the half side of my lid, that outer half. And then I go in with my, like the crease of my lid with a much darker color, but like a complementary color, like so dark brown or dark gold or dark copper, and really, you know, go back and forth, so it kind of creates more of a depth with my eyes. And then I always curl my eyelashes, and I use a black black mascara. I love Legal Lashes by Maybelline. And then I usually line the bottom of my eye. I don't usually line the top of my eye because I feel like my eyes go from here, like this, to like this when I do the top liner of my eye, and it usually does not like look good at all. And then I always define my eyebrows. I got them done once, and then I just tweeze to maintain. And I go for simplistic face, blush, bronzer in the 3, and then I go for a bold lip. So that's, and then my hair is just, I try and keep it shiny, frizzed down. It's naturally straight, and I sort of just have it like that. And that's my completed look. I hope this has been helpful, and bye until next time.